This church has over 120 years of life living in community. Originally, we were a Norwegian congregation, and all the folks who came to church lived on our blocks. Over the years, the neighborhood changed, and the residents of the neighborhood moved out. And as new neighbors moved onto our blocks, the church did not get reacquainted with them. We wanted to re-engage in the community that first raised us up 100+ years ago. We decided to go outside of our walls, meet people one at a time, and get to know them. We went out and shared food with them. We went out and we raked their lawns. We shoveled their snow. But what we learned is we built relationships of trust. The neighborhood talked to us about 4 things that were really important to them all. They wanted to be able to feed their families. They wanted to be able to take care of the children. They wanted jobs that paid the bills. And they wanted the American dream, to move into a home. And so we decided to move with our neighborhood to tackle these issues. One of the first things that we did was to build a food shelf.
It is great for the church to be right here in the neighborhood because it's real close to my house. When I first started coming to the food shelf, it was only like 10 people. I think I was the 10th person, but now it's like 300 families. It's been a blessing.
An amazing thing happened. When the neighborhood came to get a bag of groceries, neighbors got to know neighbors. And from within that relationship, the community that was built began to take ownership of the very programs the church thought it was providing for the neighborhood. So that now, for instance, our food shelf is entirely staffed by volunteers who live in the neighborhood.
When the food shelf first opened here, it was a godsend to our family. As a result of that, I wanted to pay it forward and be able to help out others as I was helped out here. I've seen a difference in the people that come to use our services. They're owning this program as theirs too. They use it, they want to know what they can do to help support it.
The very people that we went out to get to meet are coming to us. In addition to using the food shelf, to coming to our community meals, to sticking around for the hot dog barbecues and the food distribution lines and the opportunity center and all of the employment stuff that we're doing, they're beginning to come for our Bible studies. Last year, Gethsemane took in over 30 members. We are currently doing baptisms by assembly line.
After we've been involved about a year with the food shelf and the youth group, we decided to join the church. We've decided this was a good place for us.
I joined the church. It made us feel like Gethsemane is a safe place in a neighborhood where we can go to and we can get food, we can have Bible study. If we need to talk to someone, we can go there and get those things in our neighborhood.
When we first started this process, the questions we were asking were, when are we going to have to close our doors? But now, as our congregation sees new members walking in, sitting in the pews, wanting to be a part of the ministry of Jesus Christ on these blocks, this amazing transformation has happened. There's hopefulness, there's energy, there's passion, and there's joy.
With all that the church provides on this corner, it's really opened the doors for the community to come out and to be together and just grow on this corner. It's really neat.
We are a missional church, but we're also a little church with just a few members, and we're doing it one person at a time. But that's the way it's always been as a disciple of Jesus. Meeting, talking, breaking bread, living in relationship, one at a time, as we work to do God's work in our neighborhoods.